Safety. Every member of on a Great Western has a duty of safety, whether we work in an office, in a depot, or on a train. This film shows how we can all help when things go wrong.
I'm Paul, and I'm a train manager with First Great Western.
And I'm Claire, a customer with First Great Western.
As a train manager, I'm in charge of the train, the safety of passengers. I'm also in charge of the on.
As a customer, my prime role is to look after the passengers. But in an emergency, passengers will turn to the first member of.
That's right. It might be a member of the catering, a revenue, or even a first employee travelling passenger.
So we all need some training. That's what this programme is all about. Let's start with community. You may need to speak to the make a staff announcement, or call for assistance. The best way to do this is by using the train's PP system. PP handsets can be found in the trainman office in coach A and here in the book car. Simply pull the switch down to the office. Pick up the handset, press the little button by the earpiece. This is a start. Could the train manager please come? Once you've finished, put the switch back into the off.
You may encounter a situation which requires you to stop the train. The quickest way to do this is to pull one of the red alarm handles. Pass comms. Most vehicles have 6 alarm handles. 4 in the saloon. To activate, pull the red handle smartly towards you. It'll pull out about an inch. And on HSTs will automatically apply the train brakes. On newer trains like the
On Mark 22222, the pass is operated by pulling a red chain. This type will apply the brakes. Remain by the pad until the train man locates you, and then give a brief explanation of your pulling the alarm. The train man will then tell you what to do next. If you come across a door that is on the cab, or opening, don't attempt to close it. Pull the red alarm handle, and from a safe position, warn passengers. Again, when the train manager arrives, he or she will deal with the situation.
The alarm handles in our sleep are exactly the same as those on the HSTs, only there are more of them. Apart from one at each end of the corridor, there's one in each compartment. There's one in each compartment. There's one in each compartment. And one in each compartment.
Fires on trains can range from something small, like a smouldering cigarette end, to a major conflagration. Use your fire training knowledge and that of the passengers before attempting to tackle any fire. Remember, even a minor fire can have very serious safety implications.
In most circumstances, any fire will require the train to be stopped before an attempt can be made to tackle it. Foam-type fire extinguishers are located in the vestibule at one end of each coach. These extinguishers can be used on most kinds of fire, but electrical. Before an attempt can be made to tackle the fire, you must isolate the train by breaking the glass and turning the switch. Sleep their own fire alarm system, which is activated by smoke, or may be manually activated by breaking the glass of the alarm panel and operating the alarm. If you discover any kind of fire in a sleeping car, you must activate the fire alarm as well as pulling the pass. A CO2 extinguisher is located in the crew compartment and a foam extinguisher at the other end of the corridor.
Coach E in our HST formation has a toilet facility for disabled passengers. The toilet compartment is fitted with a call for aid button so that a passenger can call for assistance in emergency. A similar call for aid button is located in the saloon wheelchair. This makes a different sound from the one in the toilet so that you can tell which is which. If you hear either of these two alarm tones, investigate immediately. If it's coming from the toilet, talk to the passenger through the door. Find out what the problem is. Call the trainman using the PP system if further assistance is required.
In the vestibule area by the toilet, there's a lockable cupboard containing a wheelchair ramp. This ramp is essential, either on or off the train at a station platform.
As I said earlier, in an emergency situation, before you do anything, consider the serious hazards outside the train. You should always try to leave the train on the side where there are no adjacent tracks. If this isn't possible, take particular care. Other trains may still be moved to adjacent tracks. There may also be steep embankments or other physical hazards like debris. In some locations, there are live overhead rail or an electrified third wire. Above each external door, the green emergency release panel. Strike. Then remove the cover and pull out the green handle. The arrow shows you which end to pull. This releases the door locking mechanism. Now lower the window, reach out to the external door handle and open the door in the usual way. Before you attempt to climb down, check again for those hazards we talked about. There are two ways of getting down to ground level. Choose the option which is most comfortable for you. The first method is to sit on the coach step and jump. The second method is to climb down using the offset external steps. These steps are only fitted at alternate door. The door has these steps before adopting this method. Once you're safely down, you can assist the passenger. Small children can be passed down. Once detrained, passengers must be kept together and move quickly to a position of safety away from any running lines.
There's an emergency external door in the corridor of the buffet car. Now this door operates in a slightly different way. Begin by sliding the glass panel covering the red release handle in the direction of the arrow. Now as soon as you do this, an alarm will sound. Now reach in and lift the red release handle. The door will open.
If you hear this alarm sounding during normal, if the door lock has been tampered, you should deal with the situation in the same way. If the door lock hasn't been tampered with, call the trainman who will reset the alarm.
If you need to open a door from outside of the train, look for the external emergency. There's only one on each side. Break the glass cover. This will release the central lock bolt on the door, which can then be opened in the normal way. If, in an emergency, you can't get to an external, you'll need to break. Locate one of the window hammers in its recessed panel. and strike the cover. Remove the remains of the cover and pull out the green hammer. Then, aim in the pointed steel tip of the hammer at the glass. Strike the window in one corner. Don't, as the glass will fleck. The windows are double glazed, so both the inner and outer panes are broken. Now, push out the fragmented glass with any reasonable heavy item, such as a bag. Climbing from a train through a window aperture can be difficult. Keep them together and escort them to a position of safety.
Emergency equipment can be found in this cupboard in the trainman cupboard. Simply break the glass. Then pull down the handle. It contains a first aid box, as well as items like an axe, a first aid box. Escape ladders can be found in the power car and in the crew. Always remain calm when you have to deal with any kind of incident.
Thank you, Paul and understanding of what you can do if things go wrong on a train. Remember, we all have a duty of safety towards ourselves, our colleagues and our customers. I hope now that you're far more confident in knowing what you can do to help. Thanks for watching.